We are learning new details about the deadly shooting at the UNM campus that involved an NMSU basketball player. The shooting took place early Saturday morning. Authorities say Michael Peak from NMSU was lured onto campus by an underage girl. When he arrived, he was confronted by three men. One of them, identified as Brandon Travis, fired several shots. Peak, who then tried to run away, returned fire, striking and killing Travis. Peak was shot in the leg and remains hospitalized.
And ABC7 has obtained court records that reveal more about the motive behind the confrontation. ABC7's Jason McNabb has more details authorities disclosed in court documents. He joins us live from our New Mexico mobile newsroom. Jason.
That's right, Eric. As more details emerge about this shooting that happened on Saturday morning, it's very clear that there was some sort of conflict between NMSU basketball player Mike Peak and that UNM student who was fatally shot. Now, one of the suspects involved in this investigation made their first appearance in court this morning.
There has been a finding of probable cause I will sign today.
Jonathan Smith, a suspect in Saturday morning's deadly shooting in Albuquerque, made his first court appearance after being arrested Monday. He's being charged with several felonies, including aggravated assault, conspiracy, and 2 counts of tampering with evidence for his alleged involvement in the shooting that left UNM student Brandon Travis dead and NMSU basketball player Mike Peak injured. New documents reveal a story of what happened as told by Smith. The affidavit says, according to Smith, that Peak was set up by Travis and an unnamed woman as revenge for a fight that took place during NMSU's homecoming game against UNM back in October. Take a look at your screen. This is footage of a fight that ABC7 obtained from that game back in October. Smith says Travis was beat up by a group that included Peak during that fight. According to the document, the unnamed woman, who had been talking with Peak, agreed to help Travis lure him to Coronado Hall at UNM by telling Peak that she would have sex with him. Peak reportedly took an Uber from the team's hotel to meet up with the woman. When Peak showed up, Travis, Smith, and another unnamed man walked up to him. This is when, according to Smith, Travis pointed a gun at Peak's face. Smith says Peak was then hit in the leg with the bat by the unnamed man, which prompted Peak to shoot first at Travis. He says the two began exchanging gunfire as Peak ran away. Police interviewed Peak, who claimed that Travis fired first at him, provoking him to then shoot back. Now, ABC7 has also learned that Jonathan Smith's case will be transferred to the district court in Bernalillo County. Now, at this time, we know that Mike Peak is still at an Albuquerque area hospital recovering. And at this time, New Mexico State University has not made any comment on any disciplinary actions that will be taken against Peak. Reporting from New Mexico State University with our New Mexico mobile newsroom, I'm Jason McNabb, ABC7.
All right, Jason, and a lot of people still have questions about how Mike Peak ended up out of the team hotel at 3 a.m. with a gun and what this means for the future of NMSU basketball this season. For that and more, we bring in ABC7 sports reporter Rachel Phillips, who has been following the story since early Saturday morning. Rachel, what can you tell us?
Well, Steph, bringing a gun on a school trip goes against the NMSU student code of conduct. NMSU says none of the athletes' bags were checked before they left, but the university says they will be from here on out. As for how he managed to leave the team hotel, NMSU told me the players went to their rooms at 11:30 p.m. A bed check was done at 11:45 p.m. and everyone was inside. They also had an assistant coach situated in the hotel lobby until 2 a.m. NMSU says Peak was alone during the confrontation, but they have since learned other players also broke team curfew rules that night. Due to federal privacy laws, the university is unable to tell us what and if any disciplinary action has been taken. But we are learning that the team will partake in their next scheduled game, which is on Friday in Las Vegas. As of right now, the school does not have an answer as to whether the Battle of I-25 series will be played. Coming up in sports, I have the latest details on head coach Greg Heyer and where he stands with the team right now. But for now, Steph, back to you.